What's up, everybody? In today's video we have a brand new leak for the game Spellbound. Now, if you're not familiar with Spellbound, apparently it's going to be Fromsoftware'S next game after the Elden Ring DLC. It's supposed to be a game centered around magic and is supposed to be set in the Victorian era. Now, I made a video on it when the first leak happened around 3 months ago, and basically it was a leak from 4chan. There was information about the game, but there wasn't any footage or screenshot. And now today we have new information from a different source that has provided one screenshot and some additional information about the game. So today we'll be going over that information and try to figure out if it's real or not. Obviously, with these type of leaks, you have to take it with a massive pinch of salt, but From Software has a lot of their games that end up getting leaked. Dark Souls 3 was leaked, Bloodborne was leaked, Elden Ring was leaked, so it's highly probable that their next game will also get leaked. So let's dive right in. The leaker said, firstly, the image I have added is indeed from Project Spellbound. Spellbound is a project name. I do not know the definitive name of the game yet. Secondly, I am not the person who have posted the leak on 4chan. Now, I would like to tell some info that I know that either differed from that leak or some stuff the person has not talked about. Now, I want to first talk about what the poster on 4chan mentioned. 1. I have not seen any indication of a character creator in the game, and as far as I know, the person in my image has been the only playable character, and I am leaning towards this game having a set protagonist. That being said, I have never seen the player character speak. 2. I also have not seen any indication of any multiplayer modes. However, I think multiplayer might still be in the game. 3. While it is true that the earliest this game might be revealed is at TGA 2023, I am currently heavily leaning towards the game being shown at around June 2024 instead. I think the poster on 4chan has exaggerated the size of the game a little bit, but he is definitely correct about the map outlay is. One big main dungeon in the center of the map and a smaller open world surrounding it. And as they have said, the game is smaller than Elden Ring. I would say that it is roughly 2/3 the size of Elden Ring. 5. The poster on 4chan has claimed that there are underwater areas and that the player can swim. I haven't seen anything relating to those, but there is a lot of emphasis to the sea, ocean in the game. Now I want to talk about things that the poster on 4chan has not mentioned and maybe add further detail to what they have said. The city in which the game takes place is called either Kenwraith or Genwraith. The city has a very 18th century European imperial capital vibe to it, as the poster has suggested. The city is just filled with palaces, towers, castles. It feels like it's the capital of a flourishing empire and in no way a decrepit, abandoned place. It does not have that post-apocalyptic vibe that a lot of From Software games do. 2. The city itself is by the sea and is divided into circular wards that are separated by water channels. 3. The lantern gas lamp the player character is holding has some sort of gameplay mechanic where it shows hidden items or areas, illusionary walls. However, I am not yet clear on how exactly it works and what other uses it has, but it does seem like a major gameplay mechanic. That would be kind of funny because Lord of the Fallens also has a lamp that reveals hidden things in Umbral, but then again, it would be a coincidence. 4. Spells do not require staves or wands to cast. The player character just equips spells and casts spells with their hands. 5. Spells can be dual wielded, and you can wield a melee weapon with your right hand and spell with the left hand. When you dual wield a spell, its moveset changes and it becomes more powerful. I do not know if you can dual wield melee weapons, however, I am inclined to believe that you can. 6. The melee weapons types I have seen are swords, great swords, axe, scythes, maces, halberds, and spears. 7. Almost all of the weapons I have seen had a second moveset where they transformed and had magical attacks. 8. Customizing your clothing is very in-depth. You can change the fabric color and pattern. 9. You can also add gameplay changing customizations to your clothing. One prominent example is that you can make yourself hover above the air slightly by customizing your clothing. This also changes how you dodge. Another one makes your clothing emit water, making you immune to any fire damage. Another one makes you emit purplish blue smoke. However, I do not know what this does. Now the leaker was answering questions. One person asked, when is the estimated release date? Also, when will we know the final name of the game? And the leaker said that it should be early 2025, so February, March. And he doesn't know, but most likely shortly before they plan to show the game for the first time. Now, another question was not Spellbound related, but do you know how many titles are in development at the moment aside from the Elden Ring DLC? And the leaker said, right now I know of 3 other projects that are being worked on at Fromsoft at the moment. One of these, however, hasn't started being developed yet. It's on the concept phase, if that makes sense. And then the other person said, so a concept game, Spellbound, and Elden Ring DLC. If memory serves, Miyazaki said 3.5 things in development. What's the remaining 0.5 one thing left? And then the leaker said, of the 3 projects, I know one is Spellbound. The other one is in the concept phase that has not started development yet. Another one is a project that I cannot share any info about at the moment. Those are the 3 projects I know of besides the Elden Ring DLC. And keep in mind, these are the ones that I personally know of. Now let's take a look at the picture that he leaked. So you can see that it is a man that is dressed in what you would expect from the Victorian era. He seems to be casting a spell with his left hand while holding a lamp with his right hand. The background is also pretty awesome. Now, a lot of people were speculating that it might be AI art, but AI has a really hard time drawing really nice hands, and the hand on the left especially looks really well fleshed out. So it's possible that it's not a pile of bullshit and that this is actually a leak from Fromsoftware'S next game, but I guess time will tell. My quick opinions on this: I really like the aspect that it could be a single player game. I really enjoyed Sekiro, and the fact that there's no character creation. Maybe they're going with a more traditional story like they did with Sekiro, and I think that's fine. I like it when they switch things up and give us something we're not expecting. But please let me know what you think about this leak in the comment section. Do you believe it? Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, that way you never miss another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.